Welcome, friends, to Just Flow Yoga. Today we are going to do a very focused practice on tight neck and shoulders. So go ahead and roll out your mat and we will meet in a seated position today. So starting with a nice long spine, hands are resting on top of the knees. Take a big roll of the shoulders up to the ears, slide them down the back. Gently close the eyes. We'll take a nice deep breath, breathing in through the nose and out through the nose. Deep inhale and exhale. 2 more, breathing into the belly, fully expanding, and exhale, emptying completely. Last one, deep inhale and exhale. Excellent. You can keep the eyes closed for this whole practice, or you can open them, whatever feels good for you today. We're going to start by drawing some circles with the nose. So starting by loosening up through the neck, taking that head around in circles. You may find that full circles don't feel all that nice for you. Maybe you prefer to go halfway around and then circle back the other way. Whatever feels good for you, just listening to your body here. Maybe you're finding a spot is extra tight today. Feel free to linger there. Maybe just adding some front to back movements. Be very mindful to go slow here. The neck can be a very sensitive space. Making sure, of course, to go in both directions if you haven't already, or maybe you're kind of going back to back. Whatever it looks like, just making sure we're getting both sides. And then we'll gently come back to center. We're going to tip the head all the way back, lift that chin up to the sky. Stretching gently through the throat here. This is something that gets neglected quite often. And then we'll take the chin all the way to the chest. Stretching through the back of the neck. Lengthen that spine. Come back to center. We're going to turn the head towards the right. Not quite all the way, just about 45 degrees. And then we're going to drop the chin toward that right armpit. Good. Gently coming back. We'll turn that head towards the left. Again, not going quite all the way. Drop that left chin toward the left shoulder. And then come back to center. Awesome. We're going to take a couple rolls of our shoulders here. So we're just going to start by sliding the shoulders forward, up towards the ears. Take those shoulder blades towards the back and then let them slide all the way down. Repeating that movement, slide forward, up to the ears. Pinch the shoulder blades together and then slide them down the back. Move nice and slow. Really take this time to notice how every spot in your shoulder girdle is feeling. Do you find there's a spot that feels extra tight today? Maybe you hear a little crunching or feel a little crunching. And then we'll go the other direction, so sliding the shoulders forward toward the ears, down, circling all the way back, pinch those shoulder blades together, and then bring them up towards the ears. Nice and slow. Maybe you notice this way is a little bit easier, maybe it's a little bit harder. Really just taking this time to tune into your body. Awesome. Take a nice big inhale here. Reach those arms up to the sky. We're going to take a little twist. So we're going to turn that body to the right side. Take that left hand to the right knee. Right hand lands on the floor behind you, gazing over the right shoulder. Often pain through the shoulders and neck comes from tightness in the upper back. So we're just going to spend a little time loosening everything in that upper body. Come back to center. Inhale, reach those arms up to the sky. Exhale, we'll take that right hand to the left knee, left hand lands behind you, gazing over the left shoulder. Lengthen the spine, keep those legs rooted on the floor. Gently come back to center, reach the arms up to the sky. And let them come down beside you. And we're going to swing our legs around. We're going to come to a seat on the knees here. Two options, you can tuck your toes under or keep them flat. Whichever works for you this morning. And we're going to take those hands, interlace them over the chest. Take a big inhale here, really push your chest into the hands, open up through the heart. As you exhale, we're going to flip the palms away from the body, thumbs down. Push the hands away, tuck the belly button to the spine. Inhale as you reach those arms up to the sky, open the chest. Exhale, bring the hands toward the knees. Separate the shoulder blades, tuck the chin. Inhale to open. Exhale to close. Inhale to open. Exhale to close. Two more. Inhale to open. Exhale. Last one. Inhale. Exhale. This time we're going to inhale, reach those arms all the way up. As you exhale, let the hands come apart. Pull the elbows down toward the hips. Take the hands behind the back, interlace the fingers, push the knuckles toward the floor, and open the chest. Gently come back to center, keeping the hands together. We'll slide them over on, let that left hand rest on top of the right hip. So the back of the hand is resting there. Facing forward, we'll drop that right ear to the right shoulder, stretching through the left side of the neck. You may find that it feels nice to add a little front to back movement here. Gently slide those hands all the way to the left hip, letting that right hand rest. Drop the left ear to the left shoulder, stretching through the right side of the neck. Again, feel free to add any kind of movement that feels good here. Good, gently coming back to center, release the hands, and we'll bring them forward, coming into tabletop. So hands are stacked under the shoulders, knees are stacked under the hips. And we're going to take a couple of gentle circles over the wrists here. If you find that's a little bit too uncomfortable, you can walk the hands forward a little bit, just taking a little pressure off the wrists. So just adding that gentle circle through the wrists and a little bit through the hips here. So just a little bonus movement. And then the other direction. Awesome. We'll take the hands and point the fingertips to the outer edges of your mat, keeping the wrists under the shoulders or maybe a little bit wider if that feels good for you here. And then we'll gently sway that upper body side to side. So we're just stretching out a little bit through the forearms here, creating a little bit of movement, a little bit of space through the wrist. Very nice. From here, staying in our tabletop position, we'll inhale, sweep that right arm all the way up to the sky. Open that chest up, and as you exhale, take that right hand, thread it under the left shoulder. Drop the right shoulder down. Let that right ear land on the mat. You can take a block under the head too here if you need to. Take that left hand, reach it to the top of your mat, gazing past the right fingertips. Option here to sort of twist your body towards the right side while pushing your shoulder down into the mat, just creating a little space through that shoulder. Bring that left hand back under the left shoulder. Push all the way up as you inhale. Reach that right arm to the sky. Exhale back to center. Inhale that left arm up. Open the chest. Exhale, thread that left hand under the right shoulder. Let the left ear drop down. Take that right hand to the top of the mat, gazing past the left fingertips. Again, pushing that left shoulder into the mat. Start to pull that left shoulder away from the body. Bring the right hand back under the right shoulder. Push all the way up to table. Inhale, reach the left arm to the sky. Exhale, come back to center, landing the hands under the shoulders. Shift your knees back towards the back of your mat a tiny bit here, and then we'll walk the hands forward. Drop the forehead down towards the floor, coming into puppy pose. Again, option here to add a block under the forehead. Or if you'd like to deepen the pose, you can add blocks under the hands. Arms land here and then bring hands to prayer behind the head. Really pushing the chest down toward the floor. Opening through the backs of the shoulders, through the armpits, a little bit into the pecs. Holding here for one more breath. Bring the hands back down. If you had them in prayer, we'll walk forward. And we're going to swing the legs around, meeting back in a seated position. Take a nice big inhale, sweep those arms up to the sky. Take the right hand down to the floor, reach the left hand up and over the body, pushing the left rib cage out toward the side. Just gazing softly towards that left knee. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, let the left hand land beside the left hip, reaching that right arm up and over, pushing the right rib cage out. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, let them land on the mat beside you. Inhale, sweep them up one more time. Exhale, bring the hands together in prayer. Allow them to come down to heart center. Gently close the eyes, bow the head. We'll take a couple of breaths here together. So connecting one more time here with the breath. Centering yourself. Inhaling through the nose, fill the lungs, fill the belly. Exhaling completely, emptying out, releasing any remaining tension. Nice big inhale here. And exhale. On this last inhale, we're going to exhale through the mouth. So deep inhale, fill the lungs, fill the belly. Audible exhale, release everything. Very nice. We'll bow the head here. And thank you so much for allowing me to guide your short practice today. I hope that it helped create a little space in the neck and shoulders. And I hope you have a wonderful day. Namaste.